Hey everyone, it's another cold day, although the sun does seem to be coming out. So maybe it will warm up. Um, I just wanted to talk about singing. In one of my recent videos, you heard my beautiful singing voice. I am being sarcastic. It wasn't beautiful. Sarcastic. Sarcastic is when you say the opposite of something as a joke, sarcasm. So if I say my singing voice is so beautiful, I'm being sarcastic. I mean the opposite. Um, I I was at my church yesterday, sitting in the chapel. I was alone. There were no people there. There was no mass. I was just sitting and relaxing. And upstairs, I could hear someone was practicing on the pipe organ. There's a pipe organ upstairs, and someone was practicing. And it was beautiful. She was very good. She was very good at playing the pipe organ. And I was listening, and some of the tunes I didn't recognize. I didn't know those songs. But she played one song, and I thought, oh, I know that song. That is the same song that we sang in my church when I was a little girl in Texas, my church in Texas. That's the same melody. They must have the same song in Japan in Japanese. And I was trying to remember the words to the song and kind of singing along in my head in English, remembering the lyrics to the song. And that memory transported me back to my childhood in that church. Me and my sister and my mother sitting together, and I would hear my mother's voice when she was singing next to me. She had a beautiful, clear voice, my mother, not like me. She was a good singer and a sweet voice, a really sweet voice. And I was remembering the song, and we had an organ in our church, a small organ, not a pipe organ, a small organ. And I feel bad to say this, but just a moment, let me turn off my alarm. I feel bad to say this, but there were many people at that church when I was a child who were not good singers, like me, the same as me. They were very, very bad singers, actually. Uh, really bad, but they were very enthusiastic singers. They sang in a big voice, in their bad voice. And I was remembering that as I was listening to the pipe organ yesterday in my church here in Japan, I was remembering that scene and sound of my childhood church, of those ladies who didn't sing well, sang really badly, actually. And I remember me and my sister were trying not to laugh. We were maybe about 12 years old and 9 years old at that time. And we were trying not to laugh. Oh, it's so bad. The singing was so bad. And so when we would, uh, mass would finish and we would go back to our car with our mother and we would get inside the car, me and my sister would laugh and say, oh, they're such bad singers. Their voices are terrible. Ha 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 ha. We would laugh. And my mother would tell us, don't laugh. They were singing to God. And God doesn't care. He doesn't hear the mistakes. He doesn't hear the problems with the tone. For him, that is a beautiful sound. For him, that singing is a beautiful sound. By the time it reaches his ears, he's hearing beautiful, beautiful sound that is coming from their hearts. So he doesn't mind. So don't say anything about those ladies' voices. And so now I try to remember that about myself because I'm so bad at singing. And I don't sing in a big voice like those ladies. I don't have that kind of courage. Uh, I am much more shy about letting anyone hear my terrible singing. So I sing in a very small voice. But anyway, yesterday, that memory transported me back to my childhood and reminded me of that memory, that old memory. Really, really good memory. I need to tell my sister. I wonder if she remembers. I'm sure she remembers. Yeah, that's all. That's all. I just wanted to tell you about that. Um, are you a good singer or a bad singer? I think Japanese people are often pretty good at singing. There are many choruses and karaoke and uh, singing in the school, children singing in the schools a lot. Are you a good singer or a bad singer? Let me know. Okay, I hope you all have a good day. Stay warm and God bless you. Bye bye.